What's going on? I'm Toby Turner, and this is Cooking with Agent. Whoa!
Hello and welcome to episode number 24 of Cooking with Agent. Today we're going to make an herb spaghetti squash. Something really easy to make and actually pretty healthy. Main thing you're going to need is a spaghetti squash and your herbs and some tomatoes and some feta cheese. We'll go over all that in a bit. First things first. You got to take your spaghetti squash here. I already washed it. Cut the end off. This is tricky because this sucker's hard to cut. Cut your end off. Cut the other end off. Once you get both your ends off, then you got to cut the sucker in half. You get it cut in half, lay it on its side. Remove all your seeds and stuff from the center there. Pop that off on the side of the cutting board there. Just like a pumpkin, you want to get rid of the center guts. Okay, once you've gotten rid of your seeds and stuff in the center, you're going to take your spaghetti squash, lay it down into a baking pan, like so. You're going to want to put about an inch of water in the pan. About like that. You're going to want to cover it up with some foil. Wrap it pretty tight. You're going to put this in the oven at 375 degrees for approximately an hour, until you're able to sink a knife into the top of it with little or no force. And then we'll be ready for the next stage. I'll see you in a couple minutes. Okay, here we are about an hour later. You want to go ahead and take a knife. Just make sure it sinks in. That's no force at all. I've already gone and drained the water out of the pan. It's smart to do that while the foil's still on. Just poke a little hole in the corner and drain it out. Now what you're going to want to go ahead and do is flip these over very gently. You're just going to want to go ahead and let this sit for about 10 minutes or so, because right now it's too hot to touch. You don't want to burn yourself trying to remove the meat from the squash. So I'll see you in about 10 minutes after it's cooled off just a bit. Okay, we've let our spaghetti squash cool for about 10 minutes. What you're going to want to do now is take your fork, go through it just like this. Check that out. Isn't that amazing? Fork. Such an amazing tool. Just pry your meat out. Pay no attention to the blinking light. Isn't that amazing? See, once you let it cool, you can handle it. Otherwise, this would be murder right now. Bam. Okay, for the next part of this recipe, we got the meat of spaghetti squash removed from the squash. We got one medium onion chopped over here. I got some fresh herbs. I got some chives, fresh chives. Got some fresh sage. And I got some fresh basil along with the basil flowers. Might as well throw them in. They smell real good. I got 3/4 cup of feta cheese over here. Got 3 cloves of garlic chopped up. 4 ounces of fresh chopped black olives. And 1 tomato diced. Alright, let's get started cooking this stuff. Okay, got our pan right here preheated to medium heat. Tip in just a little bit of olive oil. Put your onion in. Alright, cook the onion for 2-3 minutes. Okay, your onion's looking good now. Good time to go ahead and pop in your tomato. Pop in your tomato. Stick at the center of the pan. And your garlic. While those are going, go ahead and put in a tablespoon of butter. It's a little secret touch there. You're going to want to go ahead and cook the tomatoes and garlic for about 2 minutes. And the smell that's going to come off them is amazing. Okay, well those are cooking. Go ahead and start taking your herbs. Start adding your herbs. Put the chives in. Let's take up a handy pair of scissors and start chopping them up. It's going to give everything some nice color and contrast. The smell that's coming off of this is unbelievable, I tell you. A little stir action going on here. I pretty much got the smell I'm looking for right there. Everything's just about ready. Time to go ahead and tip in your spaghetti squash. Black olives. And your feta cheese. Now we're just gonna kind of mix all this together. Okay, once you get everything mixed together, good time to add just a little bit of pepper to your liking, some salt. If you don't want pepper and salt, you don't have to add it, it's up to you. Everything just a little bit more stir action. Alright, we're in good shape. Just take a little fork here, make sure. That's excellent. Wow. So yummy. Alright, let's go ahead and plate it up and give you herb spaghetti squash with feta cheese and black olives. Now the ultimate test here. Nice little heaping of everything. That is so good. I can't even put it into words, man. And it's healthy. Can't beat that. Thank you for watching episode number 24, Cooking with Age, where we made the herb spaghetti squash with feta cheese and black olives. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends on social networks. You can follow me on Twitter at agent96. You'll be able to find a recipe in the description below if you need to, along with any links to my other social networks if you would like to follow me there. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. About to lose a light bulb.